Without faith, it is impossible to please God. And we can put our faith only in Him.
हाम्रो विश्वास उहाँमा मात्र राख्नुपर्छ
He is the only true God.
उहाँ मात्र एक सत्य परमेश्वर हुनुहुन्छ
And see, a good man has only one wife.
एउटा असल पतिसँग एउटा असल श्रीमती हुन्छ
So a good man has only one God.
एन्ड असल व्यक्तिसँग एउटा मात्र परमेश्वर हुनुहुन्छ
God requires undivided loyalty. And we are not saved because, oh, now we pray to the Jesus God instead of the Ganesh God or the Shiva God.
हामीले गणेशको सट्टामा शिवको सट्टामा यसो ख्रिस्टलाई पुज्दैमा हामीले मुक्ति पाउने होइन
We're saved because Jesus died and rose from the dead, and He did all of the work necessary to save our souls. See, we are saved by His works,
हामी उहाँको कामद्वारा बचाइएका छौँ
by His life and His death.
अनि उहाँको मृत्यु र जीवनमा हाम्रो जीवन छ
See, the gods of the Hindus require you to do sacrifices, to do animal sacrifices to them. They require you to live a certain way to maintain good karma. Do you understand? We're saved by Jesus' finished work on the cross. Living for Jesus is a battle.
प्रियहरू हामी ख्रिस्टसँग रहनु भनेको एउटा लडाई लड्नु जस्तै हो
It's a fight.
एउटा यो युद्ध नै हो
See, in Galatians 5:17,
तपाईहरुले गलातीमा हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ
Paul says clearly that the desires of the flesh are against the spirit, and the desires of the spirit are against the flesh. For these are opposed to each other to keep you from doing the things you want to do. So there is an internal conflict. There's a struggle. There's a battle inside the soul of every Christian. So we have an enemy on the inside.
अनि हामीसँग एउटा शत्रु हाम्रोपट्टि भित्रपट्टि छ
There's an enemy on the outside.
अनि एउटा बाहिरपट्टि छ
1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8
हामीले पहिलो पत्रुस 5 को 8 हेर्न सक्छौं
says, be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary the devil prowls about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour.
हेरिरहेको हुन्छ भनेर भन्छ
And we must be alert.
अनि हामी जहिले पनि होशियार हुनुपर्छ
And how do we maintain this state of watchfulness and seriousness?
अनि हामीले कसरी आफूलाई व्यवस्थित र त्यसबाट सावधान गराउन सक्छौं भनेर हामीले गम्भीर भएर सोच्नुपर्छ
When we put on the whole armor of God. And let me make one thing clear. We are soldiers. If we are Christians, then we are soldiers.
एउटा कुरा हामीले थाहा गर्नुपर्छ हामी आर्मी हौ अनि हामी क्रिस्चियन भएको कारणले हामी सेना हौ
In Matthew chapter 16 verse 18,
हामीले मत्ती 16 को 18 मा हेर्यौं भने यो कुरा पाउँछौं
Jesus said, I will build my church.
यसो ख्रिस्टले भन्नुहुन्छ मैले मेरो मण्डली स्थापना गर्नेछु
And the gates of hell will not prevail against it.
अनि उनीहरुको निम्ति कसैले पनि उनीहरुको विरुद्धमा कोही पनि उठ्न पाउने छैन
What this means is that the kingdom of Christ, that the church of Christ is laying war to the gates of hell.
अनि यसको मतलब के हुन सक्छ परमेश्वरको मण्डली जसको विरुद्धमा कोही पनि बोल्न सक्दैन र कसैले पनि नरकमा हाल्न सक्दैन
Paul tells Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 3.
अनि पौलले
2 Timothy 2 verse 3.
अनि पौलले पनि दोस्रो तिमोथी 3 को
To endure suffering as a good soldier of Jesus Christ.
गरे
So as soldiers,
हामी सेना हौ
we need armor. Our enemy is not flesh and blood. He's not someone we can wrestle down to the ground. He's not someone that we can stab with a knife or shoot with a gun. He is a very powerful being that is far more powerful than any of us on our own. Satan is the ruler of this world. So my friends, we must stand against him. We must resist him. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand firm. Many evil days are coming. Life is full of evil days. Life is full of troubles and difficulties. Often there is sadness and pain. And at the end of all of our journeys in this life, there is death. So we must be strong. We must prepare for these evil days. God has generously provided all that pertains to life and godliness. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth. It begins with truth because truth is the foundation. If we don't believe in absolute truth, then we have no basis on which to work. You know, there are many people in this world today, they say there is no such thing as absolute truth. They'll say, well, Jesus is God for you, but he's not God for me. And they say that everything, all that claims to be truth is relative.
अनि
There is no concrete, there is no foundational truths to the universe.